I decided to do my live on porch this morning. And as soon as I went live, that's when the train came. Man, how's everybody doing? We are officially headed into the second half of the year. Crazy work. Time is flying. Um, Pray everyone's doing well. Mental health check-in. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best. I'm still at a solid 7.5, 8. So still around the same. Um, Pain is tolerable. Like, I can't really give it a number. Just know I'm gonna make it do what it do. Um, Today's session is brought to you by, I can't remember. Avenues Cone, Nutter Fluffer, Nut to Fluffer through Natural State Medicinal, I think that's called. It's high in vitamin. Forgive me for coughing. I forgot to do my breathing treatment this morning. I know this oxymoron within itself. I gotta clean my bong out. This is less harsher. Also drinking my coffee this morning. Yesterday's live had to be privated for several reasons. One, the music in the background. When I went back to listen to it, but one, back up, it was already on yellow. So when I went back to listen to it, I heard every song that was played. So with that being said, and especially with me just starting this channel, it was not worth it because I know um, all it took was a little more. Hi, Isaiah Washington. If I had a son, well, I do have a son. I wanted to name my son Isaiah because my name is Aisha and that I is. Hi, Richard. How are you? How are you? I can't complain. Can't complain. Please excuse the cough. I can't complain. I want. I won't. I won't complain. Thank you, Isaiah. Do you have a channel? Do you have a channel, Richard? Are you a CC? Do you deal with, well, I'm sure y'all read the title. So do y'all do any medicinals, recreational, any of that? If so, are you joining me this morning? And if you are, what strain are you using? You don't. It's okay. Wait. I don't know if the tears are because you're sad that you don't, or I'm sorry. This is no pressure over here at all. It's just this is a playground for people with chronic pain, um, PTSD, anxiety. Hey, my bench, how you doing? They sent out a notification. I wonder if it's because I've been going live consistently. I don't know. I came on camera yesterday, but I had to take um it's on private, baby. But I had a time. I hate it for those who missed it. When I tell you I laughed from the beginning to the end of that live stream, partially because my husband is just the fool in the half. But I call myself gonna do my session with y'all on live, which is cool. But I didn't. think about the fact that I had what I rolled up with something new and it was infused and higher, and yeah, that should not have been the one that I came to live with at all. But yeah, um, look at my arms. This is, yeah, just a place to chill out, y'all, for real. Um, do I have the mental capacity as well as cognitive ability to have important, in depth discussion? Yes. Will we have them sometimes? But majority of the time, not. Binge, I'm okay. I can't, like, today is, all I can say is pain tolerable. And then I'm in a good headspace. Like, but being in this headspace is crazy because it's like everything is trying to knock me off my square. It's trying to, like, the smallest of things. Um, I can't even explain it. It's like the more I decide to choose joy, the more I take my own advice, understanding that I'm responsible for my own happiness. Man, the more outside influences just, whew. But I feel okay, Richard. Thank you for asking. Like, people don't do that no more. I'm that person that when I say, "Hey, how you doing?" I really want to know how you doing. You don't just know, "Hey, how are you?" and I'm walking past you. Oh, thank you, Bench. I how can I say it without sounding so? Ugh. I kind of feel like me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm coming back around. They better get ready. No, trust me, Aisha from 2021 no longer exists, and it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. She went through a lot in 4 years. She went through a lot. She lost a lot. She's dealing with survivor's guilt. Um, and see, that's how quick your mood can change. 'Cause I think that's the first time I've ever said it out loud that I am dealing with survivor's guilt. That a cousin that had it at the same time I had it, she's gone. My mother-in-law is gone. I lost my godson, 25, niece, 23, nephew, 15. That's just a few. Since this virus tried to destroy me. But what's crazy is I knew in my mind before I ever caught C-19 that I was not going to allow it to take me out of here. I learned as much as I could. I made it practically. Here comes the train for you. For those that like it, some people love it. But yeah, so you know, my jailer left 3 babies behind. My kid's gone. Marcus didn't have any kids. You know, yeah. My cousin left 2 sons behind. One was grown, one was a minor. And I just feel like I'm sitting here, not making much of a difference. Like, so God, what is it that you want of me? So that's really why I'm here to y'all. Thank you, B. That socialization piece, that needing to talk to people piece to keep your brain working. Because I'm trying to get back in the real world. Don't get me wrong. I feel better. I can't complain. Life is life, And shoot, my niece and what she went through. Um, there's such a huge disconnect between me and a lot of people. A lot of people. Um, and I don't know if y'all remember me saying this, but this was some lives ago, probably last year, maybe. But I've been praying for God to straighten out my timelines in my life because with PTSD, when you deal with so much trauma, stuff just kind of sometimes what you got like jumble up together. And as God has been giving me timelines, boy, I tell you, perception is a mother. Don't let people put stuff on you. Don't let people tell you you are one way and you know deep down in your heart you are not. I thank God for pictures, videos. I'm grateful. I'm so grateful. So grateful. We can all go through our own things and we can be so selfish. But I saw a shirt yesterday. I don't know if I was on Shein or Temu. I'm gonna tell you, both of them apps get me because of them daggum games. I like growing my stuff in Temu, and I like feeding my dog at Shein. That's neither here nor there. But child, what was I saying? I don't even know now. It's okay. It's okay. I just know that my living shall not be in vain. So since I've been coming on here, crazy enough, do I make money? No. If y'all notice, I don't even drop my cash out. Um, which feel free to hit it if you like it. Like $2 Aisha on the cash app. Um, but it's really because I wanted to create a place to just hang out. Ain't no sense in me sitting here having sessions by myself when there's somebody else in the world that's having a session by themselves. So let's session together. And then this is a judgment free zone over here. I just, no. I ain't got a heaven or hell to put nobody in. Nobody. Oh, I was talking about the t shirt. But the t shirt said, please excuse my cough. Everybody has a journey. And I know that seems like, what? That's what you thought was so profound? Yep. The truth is, everybody has a journey. Okay, go get it, baby. You can do it. And good job asking with your pretty voice. Um, I'm sorry, y'all. My baby caught me off guard. But everybody has a journey. And it kind of makes me think about my granny because my granny used to say, Isha, the time of day belongs to everybody. I would love to. Can you, are you on IGB? Because you said blog. That's what I'm asking. Okay. So on this channel, or, I mean, do you have the link connected to your channel? Yeah. And so that's why you'll see me, YouTube cameras. That was the Southern girl in me. But please know when I said, y'all ain't speaking this morning, that's exactly how I'm saying it. Okay. So it wasn't in a like, oh my God, y'all aren't speaking this morning. No. It was a real deal Southern. Y'all ain't speaking this morning. And then when Ken spoke, because I ended up tagging Tony, which I know Tony be in there the chat, and Mitri. and that's my girl. So I know ain't no issue there. It's just I was tickled because didn't nobody speak back, and then of all people, Ken said good morning, Miss. Well, thank you, Ken. I appreciate you for acknowledging me. Somebody, boy, I said, but no, the time of day belongs to everybody. But yeah, so we all just because my journey don't look like your journey or your journey, it doesn't mean that what you're going through isn't serious. It doesn't mean that what I'm going through isn't serious. You know, I quote Cyrus Bean from Scandal all the time after the president's son was and Cyrus had lost his husband, and Cyrus Bean said, "You cannot compare sufferings." Okay, so can I just go to Google and put that in, and it's gonna pop it up, or do I do it on YouTube? Ben, you know I'm old, honey. You know I'm old. YouTube or Google. Email it to me, Ben. Since you're not on IG. Okay, thank you. Email it to me when you can. Aisha at Gmail. And thank you for modding for me. And I hope your appointment goes well. Praying your appointment goes well. But yeah, Cyrus Bean said you can't compare sufferings, and you can't. You can't look at somebody. Prime example. I'm gonna use me. 2016, June, first brain decompression surgery. Did not go well at all. Several hospital stays, several ambulance runs, just a lot. And keep in mind, I'm only 3 years into learning my child has autism and is nonverbal, and I still have other minor kids, and a child is going off to college. And okay, cool. 2016, that's the first brain surgery. Second brain surgery, 2016 September. Literally on a 1% chance of an issue, but because the symptoms were so bad and I knew I couldn't live like that, I told the doctor, take it out. The moment the doctor took that artificial graft out of my head, I was fine. Up walking around ICU the same day. I wasn't even in the hospital alone. Matter of fact, 2 weeks later, back at the hospital with my mother. And from there, that started, honestly, you might as well say my mother's hospice process, because my mother didn't recover. She didn't get better. Thank God she lived a year and 3 months plus, a year, 4 months plus. But yeah, um, so that's 2016, 2017. Mind you, my husband and I are still running a small group at church. I'm still doing worship at church. I'm still trying to still trying to just keep myself engulfed in God and his people. And then my mom passes. So then now of her lineage, I become the matriarch. I'm her only girl. I'm the oldest girl. You wanna come outside? I'm probably gonna have to let y'all go if she's listening to Yo Gabba Gabba. Um, but then so my brother comes to live with me. Cerebral palsy, nonverbal autism. My brother's not hard at all. I've been caring for my brother I was uh, since he was born, 11 years old. Um, and then I have my own daughter, and I often say my brother prepared me to be a mother to my daughter, and my daughter prepared me to be able to care for them both. It's not hard. I wish I could tell y'all that, you know, every day was good. No, that's not the case. But it's not hard. I wouldn't have it any other way. Besides my baby brother, who else my brother gonna go with? And even with my baby brother, not too much, not too long. No, no, not too much, not too long. Not too much, not too long. So it you know, people look at me sometimes in pity. Like, man, it's a lot. And don't get me wrong, I don't travel like I want to travel because I have two people that I'm responsible for. I don't hang out like I want to hang out. I have two people that I'm responsible for. Even on the days where I do feel good and my energy level is up, and I still have to be mindful um, of what I do because I have to reserve my energy for them. So is it like this super easy? No, but it's not hard either. So don't feel sorry for me. I love my brother. I don't want him anywhere else. I love my daughter. I don't want her anywhere else. Because anywhere else would probably have me locked up. You feel me? Because I don't play about mine. None of them. None of them. Even the ones that come to me and say, Mom Dukes. At that point, they're mine. Being she was born, so because she was born with malrotation, she had to have surgery at 8 days old. So she always had feeding issues, always had acid reflux. So what happened was that kind of led her to speech automatically because speech does feeding therapy. Honestly, the speech therapist kept working with her on pointing. And I didn't realize she wasn't pointing. Mind you, I have three other children older than her, but I didn't realize she wasn't, I just didn't pay attention. So I went home one day and I Googled, why is my baby not pointing? And then the signs of autism came up. And even at 4 months, this is what I need people to know. Um, my daughter would see string in her eyes. There would be a glare in her eyes like it was diamonds. It would just be like, ooh, ooh, string. And so she started early intervention at 15 months. She was diagnosed with sensory processing disorder first. Um, I have sensory processing disorder. Her sister actually has it as well. Um, and then the autism diagnosis came. But because of her malrotation, which I guess I should tell people what it is, my baby's intestines didn't fully develop. I'm sorry, they did fully develop, they didn't fully form, which means get to do the complete turn to where they're supposed to be. So where her small intestine should be, there's her large intestine is there, and where her large intestine is supposed to be, her small intestine is there. So they had to do a lag span surgery to lock it in place. And so they're still upside, and they had to do an appendicitis because by it being flipped, her appendix was on her left side instead of her right side. So do you? And then pieces that y'all don't know is how I was really on bed rest as early as, I have to go back with my husband, but I think it's early, like 14, 16 weeks. So there's so many things that could have been, even down to scientifically says, science says that it is highly likely for a child to have autism if that child's father, I'm sorry, yeah, if that child's father was born to elderly parents. Thanks for asking that, Bench. No, they're two different things. Sensory processing disorder is not another word for autism. Two totally different things. You would be surprised how many people have it and don't even realize it. I'm gonna give you an example. I can tell you the things that I did and I've done all my life. I just didn't know that's what it was until my daughter and finding out. I walk on my tiptoes if I don't have um anything on my feet. It's rare you're gonna find me walking barefoot. I don't like how that feels. Um, if I go out of town to a shower, I'm not putting my bare feet in it. I just can't do it. Anything that looks clustered together, it's it freaks me out. I don't know why. Um, and it's so many other little quirkish things. Um, oh yeah, she's a fighter. When I tell you, it's in her DNA. It's in her DNA, baby. But when I tell you, yeah, she is a fighter. That she is. That she is. Can you imagine? 8 days old, and then she was supposed to come. Child, if you even knew her birth story, when she came out, she wasn't breathing. But didn't go to the NICU. The nurse, I had to have an emergency C-section. Like it was like an episode of house. It was crazy. Doors opening up that I didn't even know was there. Just walk. It was, baby, but God. And what's crazy is God had always given me. I called her precious cargo, and to this day, I still say my precious cargo. I didn't realize how precious this cargo was gonna be. And so, baby, this isn't hard. Like I shared this on the other page for her birthday last year when she turned 13. My baby didn't come out breathing. I went from everything going fine, my husband being in full scrubs, ready to catch the baby when she comes out, to her cord wraps around her neck. And a nurse literally has to get on the bed and push her back in so she does not, you know, harm herself around the neck. And they're rolling me down. This lady is on top of me, and I'm just praying. And then anesthesia takes forever, so I have to get cut without the proper medicine. I was only prepped for natural birth. I wasn't prepped for an emergency C-section. And I just remember it, and I said, I feel that. I feel that. And the doctor was like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I got to get her out. I got to get out. And anesthesiology finally made it. They put something in my thing, and they needed to add more. But I was so scared. I said, "Just hold my hand, please, please, please," because my husband didn't even get to go with me. And baby, when they finally got her out, and I heard the nurse say, "Breathe, baby, breathe, breathe, baby, breathe." You talking about somebody raising up, and me and God had a one-on-one. I said, God, you told me to have this baby. And he did. He said certain children have to come through certain bloodlines. My husband and I had made a decision that we was good. He brought me a boy. I brought him a boy. Our boys are 11 months apart. We were good. But God said different. And I see why now. I do. I needed destiny to be prepared for Ivy. I needed destiny to be able to understand what my mama was really, really going through. Oh, God. Baby's name is Destiny Rain. Predetermined, abundant blessing from above. That's what it means. And I'm just sitting here thinking, without her, I don't even think I could have went through these last 4 years. I wouldn't have been mentally strong enough. I know I wouldn't have. Mm, mm, mm. So yeah, I said all that to say, you never know what people are going through. And that's what the shirt said. The shirt said, be kind. Everyone has a journey. That's what it was. I just says everyone has a journey part, but it says be kind. everyone has a journey, and it does. It does. Like in the energy, I've always felt like this, and I think because I don't know if they taught y'all this like in kindergarten or preschool or whatever, when they talked about it would take more muscles to frown than it does to smile, and I was always told that frowning makes you have more wrinkles, makes you look older faster, and so those were the things, and I guess because I have, you know, elderly grandparents, so those were the things that I did take heed to. Always treat people right because with what happened, what you do to others, um, will come back to you. Um, so yeah, and sometimes you don't even know what that be kind moment is. I can't remember where I was, but when I tell you, me and this lady had a moment, and we ended up just talking, and somehow we were both frustrated that morning. Right, random stranger. But when we left, we both felt about it. We hugged, went our separate ways. Don't know each other, didn't save no numbers, nothing. Um, just God's divine timing. So yeah, being kind, it didn't cost anything. It takes more to be upset. It takes more to be frustrated. Like yesterday, I hate I had to take down the live. I really do. One, cause I want y'all to see I'm just me, silly old me. Hey, babe, I'm just silly old me. She was out here. She just went back inside. The only reason why I didn't get off because she was quiet. I was shocked. Did you? Well, she did ask for water through the thing. It's just okay if they got that because her little voice so sweet. She could water. But yeah. So that I can't lie. Just sitting here, thank you, Dan, for even sitting here with me through this. But just sitting here thinking about that, like, yeah, that little girl prepared prepared me for such a time as this. I guess I need to go back and read S because all I keep hearing is for such a time as this, for such a time as this, for such a time as this. So yeah, yeah. Well, I thank y'all for having my session. What's funny is I got something left over. Yeah, when I tell you this, what I tell you, Nutter Fluffer, it's myrcene in it, but myrcene isn't the main terpene. Lime, lime. Lord, I'm messing it up. Liming is, and yeah, maybe this big right here. I don't know where they get it from, but it don't have no. I can't turn it down. Baby, this a cone. Please don't burn my cone up. Please don't. Is everything okay, being regular routine? Anything I need to pray for? Anything I can do? And I would encourage you to research sensory processing disorder. You'll be surprised. You will be surprised. Like, another thing, I just it's so many things I can share with you as a kid. I just didn't know that's what it was. I never liked wearing stockings. It felt like bugs was crawling on me. Um, I never now the crazy thing is, same with sensory processing disorder, the more you um um brain fog, y'all. Give me a second. Lost of words. The more you engage in the activity, the less overstimulated that activity makes you, if that makes sense. So hold on, let me screenshot this. Please don't mess up. Okay. I got it. I screenshotted it, and it's on. And you said go through Google, right? Oh, okay, okay, okay. I pray it all goes well. I'm just getting back to the place of like being okay with going to the doctor. I don't like it, but I know I gotta go. I gotta go. But yeah, I would definitely say check that out. Most definitely. You can drop the link. Do you know how to do that? 'Cause if you know how to do it, you can drop the link. Drop the link. Girl, you could have been dropped that link, bitch. I don't know where my Geo at this morning. He came in at the end of the live yesterday. So I'm gonna have to check on him. I'm gonna have to check on him. Yeah. This nutter fluffer is all right with me. It is all right with me. All right with me. But y'all, I thank y'all really for having this session with me today. Oh, I'm waiting on Benj. Benj, drop the link for me. Oh, you don't have to. You said yes, so I know how to do it. Or if you want to, you tell me what you want to do. Yeah, I'll wait it out. You okay? Did you make your coffee? Oh, it's ready. Girl, yeah. You got, I'm joking. I'll find it, Benj, and then do you want me to share it? I get help with my dog. Oh, I need to update y'all about the puppies. So, um, why y'all didn't tell me there was a such thing as a ghost pregnancy? She went through temperature drop, shivering. She went through the whole process. Um, n- Nipples doing what they do. No baby, no puppy. So yeah, a ghost pregnancy. It's okay. Um, Learning experience, more growth. Um, so it's okay. My daughter used to say that. Um, I don't know where she got it from, but she in the autism world, this would be considered echolalia because she's saying it but doesn't really, according to them, understand what she's saying. But she would just say, "It's okay." I know her. It's okay. It's okay. And she was doing it for like, oh god, she's 14 now, but no, 13 now. So she was around 5. No, because she wasn't really talking like this. So it was like 7 or 8. Keep in mind the years for her are going to be hard for me. Um, based on look, because my baby literally went from being a baby to being a young lady. Like there was no in between for her, and so I could easily get ages mixed up looking at her. Um, because she never really ate much. We had to do Pediasure 4 times a day, in addition to the things she would eat. But like her protein levels were extremely low, and my daughter still doesn't eat a lot of meat. She eats some, but not a lot. And part of me think that my kids with autism are so smart. Part of me think that the reason why she doesn't do meat, she won't even eat eggs, and that's been since she was little. I've tried all type of eggs, no egg at all. So it makes me wonder, like, does she realize? And I believe she does immediately how something affects her body, and like, I'm not putting it in there again, which is something we all need to do. And like last week, she was just screaming out, ah. And this week we found out why she was screaming out. If you're a woman, you know. And so now I know the schedule and I know the screen. Um, but I told my husband, I said, you know what? The world is ass backwards. I said, because when cramps hit like that, I want to scream. Do y'all remember on, I mean, some of y'all may not be old enough, but on the movie, I'm going to get you sucker when Jaleesa from, what was the show? A Different World turned around and said, cramps. Baby, they not no joke. They not no little pat on the stomach. They not no little poop, like no little, oh, I got to run to the bathroom, or, oh, I got one, two little, no, 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 no. It feels like a baby coming out of something, and they hurt. They hurt real, real bad. And so, shoot, the way she yelled out, she would just, and then she would go on playing. She would go, ah! Once it was over, go on playing, go on about her life smiling again. I told my husband, I said, we got it wrong. That's because when I feel that way, I want to scream just like that. Society made us feel like we just supposed to be in this particular, and everybody's supposed to box, and everybody's supposed to act a particular way because they've created what is known as, are y'all ready? Societal norms. Now, the question about societal norms is who decides them? Can't be society. And I say that because the vulnerable population is always the last to be considered. So yeah. Bitch, I got the screenshot though. I'm gonna check it out for real, for real. Um, I love me some reading. Y'all, hit the like if you have not. If you have not subscribed, please do so. If you're on other platforms, please share me out over there. Um, and you can share me out over here too if you'd like. On the replay game, thank you for watching. Please leave a comment. But also, I'm gonna always say, y'all, leave me some ideas. What are some things that you guys would like to talk about? I'm open. I can talk about Diddy. Y'all want to talk about Diddy? I don't really want to talk about Diddy though. I ain't gonna hold you because it's just. I mean, but I will if y'all want to. Um, Shoot, just regular life, dealing with pain. How to, I can't say how to overcome pain because it's that's not it. But how to live a pain tolerable life. Um, like I know this week I have got to get out my house. I have got to interact with some people. Um, you know what I'm saying? They're like, I ain't been nowhere, but no, I mean on a more professional level because I'm losing some of my craft. I'm a notary. Well, when I can, and even with that, I need to research some more because I need to see if I can get a stamp with my signature and use that. Because if I can, my God, so I don't know. I don't know. And this chronic fatigue, if I could just finish. Oh, let me tell y'all this. Yeah, I will. I mean, the doctor told me when I said they put chronic fatigue disorder on my file. I said, boy, ain't nobody told me I got that. Like, who did this and when did it come about? And he said, long haulers um, is, I guess, an automatic. I don't want to call it dual diagnosis, but that's what I'm gonna call it. But I do know that's not what they call it. What time you going to think? Cause I gotta go with you to the tag place. No, I mean you can go and pay online. Mm. Hold on, bro. I'm on live. You gonna dox yourself? Jesus. Y'all see what I mean about the grown children? He ain't even said good morning, mama. Hey, mama. How you feeling today, mama? And then he gone in the house. He can't stand for boy. I promise y'all look at my grown kids like who raised you? I already know. Okay, y'all. Gotta go for real now. I forgot I gotta go get tags. This is not exciting. Okay, sending lots of love, joy, peace, and blessings your way. Remember, you are responsible for your own happiness. All right, y'all. Bye. Peace.